when you look at great stories like Elon Musk and SpaceX and things like, you look at his story, he had 3 rockets that blew up, right? And he could just give up and not. So the whole thing is perseverance and focus about what you want. And that's what he focused on. So all the great sort of entrepreneurs, they usually have a really difficult story, and it all comes that they minimize distraction. Of course, they have a little bit of distraction, right? Everybody does. I think Elon Musk went on the Joe Rogan podcast, right? I think that's quite a famous one. But then when you look at his schedule, when you look at what he wants to do, his mission, which he's not distracted from, is he wants a backup planet for Earth, essentially to put people on Mars. Now, I think that's so inspirational. He basically said, and I was watching an interview with him, he basically says, well, so Elon, why is it that you want to like have this? You know, why do you want to go to Mars? Well, I want to wake up in the morning being excited about the future. I want to do something that's exciting, gets me inspired, and gets other people inspired. And I think when I listen to that, I thought, that inspires me. Like to think that someone on this planet is thinking that massive, that's inspiring. And I want to add to that conversation. I want to help that. So if I could, you know, if someone's listening to this podcast right now and thinking, I would like to get involved in rockets, get involved in rocket. You know, if that's something you want to get involved, why don't you start? Like that's how Elon started, right? He studied physics. He said studying physics, he started studying, and he wanted to get on the internet. And that's where it all started, really. Got involved in internet, physics, and that's where he started off. And he's built rockets, man. Like, that is what ultimate focus gives you, right? And he is like a bit of an anomaly because he can run 3 multi-billion-pound companies. He's got Boring Company, he's got SpaceX, and he's got Neuralink. Oh, he's got Tesla. Oh, sorry, 4. Anyway, 4 companies that are multi-billion. And he's like running, like, you've got to have laser focus for that. But that's what's inspiring to me. And this is what, if you want to achieve goals, think about these people that are doing this, but dial it down to small and do your small actions. And when you see success, that's what it's about. It's an action and less in distractions because you're really focused on what you want to go. So if you don't know where you're going, if you don't have a goal, you don't know where you're going, you can end up anywhere. So it's about having something that you're aiming for. And you know what, Ryan, I just want to say to you, between us 3, Lee's not here, but I think we're on a mission, and I'm so happy we're on this mission together, and I'm really looking forward to pushing through those difficult times, right? Which I think we're in that sort of phase where it's like, okay, where is it going next? And let's keep going, putting one foot in front of the other, right? Mm-hmm. But any thoughts on anything I've said there, Ryan?
No, I think you've nailed it. To be honest, I think people at that level of the Steve Jobs or Elon Musk or Bill Gates or Mark Zuckerberg or whoever, they make this stuff their whole life, and they do this stuff where, you know, there would have been a time when they were at university or high school or whatever, and they would have got involved in self-improvement and self